starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Now Duren following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. A nice shot by Harris.
Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
Here's Brown. And he lays it straight in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Harris passes to Robinson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gordon. Lock at 6. Over Harris. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Murray with it. Duren picks him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And Murray, never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Murray dishes to Valanciunas. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, he's been around the league a really long time, but Tobias Harris still performs at a high level every night.
And Harris drops them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Brown. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Murray. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now, here's Cunningham. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move
to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here is Murray. Offline with his three. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Beyond the arc. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 3. Watson surveying the D. To the wing right side. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Gordon missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson passes to Duran. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. He's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Murray. 5 on the clock. Over Cunningham. And another miss by Denver. Detroit leading by 6. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Cunningham outside. On the wing, Harris. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Murray. It's tipped. Valanciunas finds Murray. Takes it off the glass. Murray's got 7 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Robinson a screen on Murray. Valanciunas against Duran. Cunningham for 3. And the Pistons another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Back to Watson. Outside Gordon. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. Buries it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here is Harris. His last outing, 16 points for him. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Here's Watson. He has yet to score. Murray, good.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Detroit leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Thompson surveying the floor. Fires for 3. Robinson misses. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Murray against Cunningham. Murray, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
That's good from Harris. Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. From 17 feet out, it's good. Murray's got 11 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Duran, the pass to Thompson. There's the lob to Duran. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Down low, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Pass to Robinson. Now here is Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Now Brown. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Duran. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Harris. Duran, the pass to Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Jalen Duran has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kevin.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. To the paint, here's Valanciunas. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Valanciunas hits them both. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 6-point lead. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
Here's Pickett. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Hands it from downtown.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Harris. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Back to Murray. .125 left to play here in the first. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Pass to LeVert. Ivy on the wing. 11 points last game. Harris inside. He's against Gordon. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Now Hardaway fires the 3. The rebound by Ivy.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
That one falls. Harris has got 19 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 7. Harris kicks to LeVert. Pass to Stewart. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Detroit up 9. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jenkins in at the point. Now here's LeVert. No scoring in this one. Stewart finds Ivy. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this.
Wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Ivy. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jenkins. From the wing. Good on the shot. Jenkins got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons. Nuggets shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Brown feeling out a bit. Outside, Jones. Hardaway for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Hardaway's got 6.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Jenkins the pass to LeVert. Jenkins with a screen for LeVert. Pass to Stewart. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Najee. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Brown, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Holland the pass to Ivy. Here's LeVert. Hasn't made one yet. Stewart up top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. The first one falls. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And Ivy drops them both.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Now here's Watson, still without a basket. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Cunningham. Here is Robinson. And the 3 off target. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Murray dishes to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Hardaway's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. And here's Ivy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thompson, left side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Gotta do more than this. Stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Murray, the pass to Hardaway. Over Robinson. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Cunningham outside. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 13 points.
Yeah, I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you got to stay down on the shot fake because Murray will get that call every time.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Valanciunas is checked in for Najee. And Detroit with a change here, too. Harris is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Pistons leading by 8. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And he makes that one. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Robinson against Brown. Now here's Murray. He's got 17. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Pistons second.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Shooting 2. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And the Pistons with possession here. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Harris inside. He's covered by Watson. Harris misses. The Nuggets trail by 7. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Harris. Cunningham outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Here's Brown. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Murray, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Hardaway. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. Valanciunas passes to Watson. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Pistons leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Brown with it. Murray outside. Back to Brown. In the corner, it's Gordon. And another miss by Denver. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Duran with a screen on Murray. Cunningham passes to Duran. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Gordon. Cunningham's shot is off.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Watson, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Gordon. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Gordon's got 8 points.
And when Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
Thompson outside. To Cunningham. For Murray. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got 21 in the game. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. The Nuggets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
That one is no good.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Brown, the pass to Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cunningham looking around. A shake. And there's another one for the Pistons.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Murray. Detroit with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thompson, a screen on Brown. Brown against Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Over Brown. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Pass to Watson. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Murray against Cunningham. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket for Murray.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Watson. He's covered by Thompson. Watson's shot is good.
Well, he didn't need much daylight there, and he took advantage of what he had.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Over Murray. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Valanciunas against Duran. Back to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Gordon for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And he nails the jumper. Cunningham's got 27 points.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
Murray outside. Over Cunningham. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Murray.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Greetings, folks. First up, let's see some scores from across the league. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kenny.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Murray. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Murray's got 24 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
There's the lob to Duren.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Valanciunas. And here is Murray. Five to shoot. In the corner, it's Gordon. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got 11.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Thompson up top. He's covered by Watson. Thompson with the bucket.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Outside Gordon. Cunningham against Murray. Nifty move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Tough customer close to the bucket. Murray forcing the issue.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. And so Murray nails both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Murray. Again, the Pistons score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now, here's Watson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Murray.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Murray against Cunningham. Outside Robinson. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown. Robinson's got 11 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
In the corner, it's Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Cunningham. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket for Murray.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Now, here is Robinson. Covered by Brown. They get it back. Here's Duran. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Robinson against Brown. Pass to Watson. Now Murray. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Another three for Denver.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Harris outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Now with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Cade Cunningham, number 1. 4th, Jamal Murray.
If you look at the work of these 2 players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Gordon with a screen on Cunningham. For 3, Murray, and again Denver with the triple.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Now here's Gordon. 11 points in the game. Pass to Murray for 3. Rebound, Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Harris dishes to Robinson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Defensive tone setter, that's Asar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before us, Tim, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections, always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
Robinson for 3, drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Now Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Brown, the bounce pass. Valanciunas finds Brown. Watson's shot is off. Pistons leading by 5. Now here is Harris. Thompson outside. Now Duran. Out to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Murray against Cunningham. And they double up Murray. And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. Again, the Nuggets score.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 31. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cunningham. In the corner, it's Duran. Pistons passing it around. Thompson sets the pick for Jenkins. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Harris against Gordon. Gordon a screen. Off pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And defensively, that's what you want to avoid. You don't want to foul Harris because he's a great free throw shooter.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, the mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Valanciunas. Six on the shot clock. Watson for 3. It's good from long range. Watson's got 5 more.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Stolen by Gordon. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And Harris, wide open, he shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Nuggets trail. Here's Pickett. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Gordon. Duren pulls it in. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Harris outside. Outside, Robinson. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Pickett. And he makes good on the layup. Pickett's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jenkins the pass to Thompson. Brown against Robinson. Pass to Harris. The 3. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14. Shots good by Duren.
And this team really counts on Duren for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
Here's Pickett. And here's Watson. A three-pointer, no good. Robinson against Brown. Robinson kicks to Jenkins. Duren sets the screen for Harris. Pass to Duren. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now it's an 8-point Piston lead.
Well, that right there is Duren's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution here for Denver. Zeke Najee's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Aaron Gordon. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Christian Brown. Detroit on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jones finds Hardaway. That one goes in. Hardaway has got 15 points.
This defense has had its hands full with Hardaway tonight. They just can't keep him in check.
Cunningham for three. Denver grabs the miss. Jones dishes to Murray. There's 49 seconds left in the third.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jamal Murray. Averaging about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Here's Murray after the basket by Detroit. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Detroit leading by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Steps back. Here's Cunningham. No good from 11 feet. The Nuggets shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Murray surveying the D. Over Cunningham, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Detroit heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Pistons, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Holland is out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Stewart in at the 5.
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Down low. And Stewart gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Jones. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 7. Pass to Pickett. There's a good screen. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Ivy from outside off the mark. Murray outside. Here's Pickett. Outside, Jones. Pass to Murray. Clock at 4. Shoots over LeVert. Nails the 16-footer. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Cunningham outside. He can't get that one.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Pass to Murray. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Ivy. Back to LeVert. Pass to Holland. Launches it. Rebounded by Hardaway. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Murray outside to tie it up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
Well, right now they have the momentum, but you've got to watch it. This league has big swings.
Valanciunas is checked in for the Nuggets. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland, and it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Murray outside. Pass to Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on LeVert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
At the line for Denver, Jonas Valanciunas. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Now here's Murray. D right on him. Here's Pickett. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
It's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
That free throw, no good. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also can become a great defensive team. He did exactly what needed to be done, though, pushing them to a two-possession lead.
Outside Robinson. Jenkins with a screen for Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run to the right side. Valanciunas finds Gordon. Murray outside. A three ball. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 0, Christian Brown.
Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Harris over Gordon. Harris's shot is off. Denver leading by 7. Now Watson. Here's the 3. Duren pulls it in. Pass to Jenkins. Thompson outside. Right side Robinson. And here is Duren. Guarded by Valanciunas. Shot clock at 3. Here's Thompson. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Jenkins. Murray, no good. Pistons trail by 5. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Jenkins. Duren with a screen on Murray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Brown wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. Duren the pass to Jenkins. Now Harris. And pass Robinson. Here's Duren. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now here's Murray. Shoots over Jenkins. Murray, good. Murray's got 54 points.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Here's Jenkins. Harris inside. He's against Gordon. Here's Jenkins. No good on the three. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Shot on the way. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Duren. And stolen by Gordon. Watson with it. Pass to Gordon. Now Valanciunas, guarded by Harris. Now Brown. Drops in the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well. Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Outside Gordon. Outside Murray. Watson the screen. Train from outside.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Cade Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. The three goes down.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Outside Gordon. Now Watson. Shot clock at 6. Murray down low, covered by Cunningham, and it misses. Pistons trail by 10. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Insane move and bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Murray. Here's Valanciunas. Outside Gordon. Here's Brown. Murray. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
And this speaks to Murray's determination. Even with intense defense on him inside, he gets it done.
Robinson fires. A three-pointer. Good!
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Outside Murray. And here's Watson. Outside Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good! Lays it right in there.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the deep think twice about how they're going to guard you.
And 1. Defensive foul. Tobias Harris. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Denver, Aaron Gordon. Shooting 1.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons.
And that is playing big down down in the paint. Durant focused and flushing it home.
Murray outside. Outside Gordon. Now here's Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Watson the screen. Murray. The long shot, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. 8-point game. Harris. Nice use of the glass on the finish. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for 2, Murray.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Robinson. And down goes the three.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
First personal foul. At the line for 2,
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Jacks up a 3. Down it goes for 3.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Thompson fires. Misses the 3. So the Nuggets win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.